This video will show you how to get to the electronic library for Minnesota and search it in Proquest. To find this resource, you can type in Elm4U into Google or eLibrary Minnesota. Either way, you'll get there. And when you find the eLibrary for Minnesota site, you just click on the hyperlink. And then you'll have a lot of options on the site, and where you go first is all resources. And we're looking for Proquest, which searches periodicals, namely magazines and newspapers. So we're going to click P for Proquest and search down, scroll down until you see Proquest US Newsstream. Once Proquest opens up, here's where we can start searching for all these credible sources. Now if you click full text, this will help you a lot. Otherwise, a lot of sources will come back that you won't be able to really use. So I think for our purposes for right now, I'm going to be researching physical punishments and their effects on children. So first I'm going to try physical punishments, parenting. Something like that. Every time I change one of these words, you're going to yield a lot of different results. I'm assuming I'll probably have thousands of results here. And yeah, 3,842. You're not going to be able to get through all these, but you'll see how when you change a word, different sources are going to come back. So if I add a word up here, a lot of different results will come. You look at the first few responses, and they're going to be things like, you look here about Missouri schools having corporal punishments in them, and this one's an editorial. You should kind of stay away from editorials as you're researching. That's opinion-based stuff, even if it's from a credible source. So I keep scrolling down and read through things, and eventually you might find something that sounds like interesting, exciting, but you really are looking for something that's going to better answer your question. If I'm researching physical punishments and parenting and effects on children, then that one is really specific. It might not help a ton. This one says harsh parenting can bring mental health harms to kids. Study. That seems like a good one. You scroll down a little bit more, maybe less direct. Harsh parenting can bring mental health harm to kids. Study. Looks like the same one from up there. Let's go ahead and click on that. And as you read through here, you're going to see interesting statements like this. And children whose parents often use harsh discipline, including yelling or physical punishment, are about 50% more likely than their peers to end up in that group. And by that group, they're talking about children who have mental health problems. So this is a good source from a credible place, the Times Tribune, and you'll be able to use this to answer a question as to build your research. So the nice thing about Proquest is if I click over here at Site, and it opens up, it might open up to like Chicago style or some other APA style or something, but you have to select sometimes MLA, and I just go with the most recent, and this MLA 9. Basic is fine with me. There's 3 options, just go with basic. And it'll do this work for you where you can copy this and paste it right into a document. And then underneath that document, if you're creating an annotated bibliography, you just summarize or take direct quotes from here and drop them in and put them in quotes if you're using direct quotes so that you can reference that later. And that's it.